Good morning, viewer. Bien Dasyar, here's the breaking news. Research from Stanford Medicine indicates significant shifts in molecular and microbial levels in the body during the mid 40s and early 60s, which may impact health and the risks of diseases related to aging. If it is ever felt like everything in your body is breaking down at once, that might not be your imagination. A new Stanford medicine study shows that many of our molecules and microorganisms dramatically rise or fall in number being our 40s and 60s. Researchers assessed many thousands of different molecules in people from age 25 to 75 as well as their microbiomes, the bacteria, virus and fungi that live inside us and on our skin, and found that the abundance of most molecules and microbes do not shift in a gradual, chronological fashion. Rather, we undergo two periods of rapid change during our lifespan, averaging around age 44 and age 60. A paper describing these findings was recently published in the journal Nature Aging. We are not just changing gradually over time. There are some really dramatic changes, said Michael Sender, PhD chair of genetics and the study's senior author. It turns out the mid 40s is a time of dramatic change, as is the early 60s. And that's true no matter what class of molecules you look at. Ziato Sen, PhD, a former Stanford medicine postdoctoral scholar, was the first author of the study. Sen is now an assistant professor at Nanyang Technological University, Singapore. These big changes likely impact our health. The number of molecules related to cardiovascular diseases showed significant changes at both time points, and those related to immune function changed in people in their early 60s. Cinder, the Stanford W. Asherman MD, FACS professor in genetics, and his colleagues were inspired to look at the rate of molecular and microbial shifts by the observation that the risks of developing many age-linked diseases does not rise incrementally, along with years. For example, risks for Alzheimer's disease and cardiovascular disease rise roughly in older age, compared with a gradual increases in risks for those under 60. The researchers used data from 108 people they have been following to better understand the biology of aging. Past insights from this same group of study volunteers include the discovery of our distinct agiotypes, showing that people's kidneys, liver, metabolism, and immune system age at different rates in different people. The new study analyzed participants who donated blood and other biological samples every few months over the span of several years. The scientists tracked many different kinds of molecules in these samples, including RNA, protein, and metabolites, as well as shifts in the participants' microbiomes. The researchers tracked age-related changes in more than 135,000 different molecules and microbes for a total of nearly 250 billion distinct data points. They found that thousands of molecules and microbes undergo shifts in their abundance, either increasing or decreasing. Around 81% of all the molecules they studied showed nonlinear fluctuation in number, meaning that they change more at certain ages than other times. When they looked for clusters of molecules with the largest changes in amount, they found these transformations occurred the most in two times period, when people were in their mid 40s and when they were in their early 60s. Being this exclusive report.